many other pieces than these 15, I can tell you that.
Oh, yeah?
So,
It goes beyond those.
yes, there's a lot more, so it's not entering new people. There's many people more on it than that. I don't think that this is something that we need to discuss here without having public hearings into this.
This is just beginning.
Yeah, this is nothing.
So
There's
what-
many more, I could tell you 10 that are on more than that.
So I guess the question becomes then, what is the...
It's all about picking up the commercial trash. Is that the point you're trying to make?
Yeah.
Because if that's the point, we need to really let people know about it and get them in here, because guess what? They'll be coming in here. We've been to this rodeo before.
I think the question is that we deferred this particular issue last time, and the question is, what is the next step?
The next step is to not do anything until we can get a large amount of people to come in here, and it will be during...
I think there's an interim step.
I don't agree with you.
Well,
I've
hear
seen
what
this well, I've heard you come
what
over
my-
and over and over again. You raise this point all the time, and I don't think it's fair to do it at this time of the year. But go ahead and let's hear what yours, because you've been here before.
My interim step is precisely what Fred said, is to get information on these 15 sites as to why we're going on those properties.
Okay. Well, like I said, there's a lot more than what's there.
This is what Public Works provided. So I know some of the properties that I had questioned, because I knew we went on other properties, have been discontinued because they're now using their own dumpsters. There's a couple of those. I'm not sure the list is complete. We haven't delved into it. I asked them for the list. When the list came forward, I wanted to give it to the board so you would have some information. I'm not prepared to talk about it because I haven't gone out and looked at them myself.
I don't see any reason to discuss this until we discuss the bigger group that are at the beach, because there are so many more at the beach that are on this list that aren't on that list. So why just deal with these people when it's a bigger, greater problem? And when it starts, there'll be plenty of people down here to fill this room, just like there has been every other time. So we can't do it at this time of the year.
That's fine. I'm not advocating that we do it now. I'm just asking, what do you perceive as the next step?
If you want to raise this again like you do every spring, then do it again when the people are here.
Rick, come on, you're making all this stuff personal. I mean,
well, I'm sorry. I really feel that way. We've been here so many times. You've already done this over and over again. You don't like the result you get, and now we're here again.
we have a proposal from the DPW director to eliminate going on private property.
Okay, we need to discuss
Rick,
it.
can I finish? Jesus. We decided to defer that last week. I'm not anxious to run out and do something tonight or next week or 2 weeks from now, but I am looking for us to address it, and I believe additional information is required in order to intelligently address that. So my request would be is that, one, we ask Fred to do his best to create a complete list, okay, and number two, to get an understanding of what the rationale is for going on these properties. That's my request.
I disagree with you. I say that this is a bigger issue that affects everyone at the beach, and this is where you're trying to go with it, because I've seen it over and over and over again.
I'm not.
Well, I disagree with you. I challenge you to that's what you've tried to do over and over again, and I think we need to bring this up and deal with it when there's all these people that are going to be affected are here. I don't see any purpose just to go in with these few people that are down on this list, because the list is wrong. We're going to deal with these people, and then you're going to get a few to take care of it when there's a much bigger issue here.
So then it's
the same issue that we faced every other year.
It sounds like it would be appropriate then for you to make a motion, because it sounds like what you're suggesting, as opposed to putting off the decision, which is the way we left it last time, that we table the entire issue of going on private property. It sounds like that's what you're
advocating. You say what you want to say, but I disagree with your whole way of coming in the back door like you're trying to do here.
Jesus.
Well, I'm sorry. I've seen it too many times.
Mr. Chairman, I think...
Keith is the one that brought this up.
Okay, well, then we need to get Keith in here and talk about this, about how this can't be dealt with until all the people that are affected by it.
Well,
This is a partial list. This is not the list of all the people that are affected by it.
Well, may I suggest that we just have that list, have somebody in Public Works find out why, and we'll have something to begin our thinking at trying to resolve the problem going on private property, because that is a big problem.
Okay. Well, we need to deal with this when it can be dealt with. When all of the people that are affected can have something to do with this.
Well,
There's many people that are affected like this at the beach.
when did you want to bring it up, Mr. Chairman? Because you had all summer to bring it up, and you didn't.
Hey,
Gentlemen,
Mr. Chairman, may I,
Okay.
it's the hour's late, this is old business.
we're not going to deal
And
with this
it's the
tonight.
holidays coming up, can we move on to the consent agenda and the other item for the bid, please?
We have new business next.